Coming up next, I talk with veteran Boca Raton executive search pro Juan Morales. And in an interview taped earlier, I asked Juan what his firm, Stanton Chase, was all about.
Stanton Chase is a retained executive search firm. We're a global firm, but we have a local presence.
Right down in Boca Raton?
We are in Boca Raton currently, that's right. We started back 31 years ago on Curtis Parkway in Miami, though, as a firm.
Yes. Done. Well, okay, you look around for, you're an executive recruiter. What exactly, where do you look for guys, you know?
Well, companies hire us typically to find executive talent to address needs. We typically go after the winners that are working in whatever sector we're looking for a person to come out of.
The sector that you just mentioned, you specialize in logistics. Now tell me, what is logistics?
My personal specialty is logistics and transportation. However, we also do industrial, we do financial services, we do we have actually 9 practice areas. But logistics and transportation, of which I am the North American practice leader,
right,
involves itself on end-to-end supply chain kinds of executive roles.
I got you. So like from China, you take a product from China, which is the norm now, and bringing it to a consumer in the U.S. You're involved in all the in-between stuff, right?
Yes. Well, we're involved in actually getting the talent that actually runs the supply chain. That's right.
Well, how did you get involved in all that?
Well, our founder of our firm is a guy named Bill Frank, and he recruited me to come and join him as a partner.
Yeah, Bill Frank, he's been on this show before, a long time ago, though.
That's right. That's right. Don't tell him, because he gets sensitive about his age. But seriously, I came my last corporate position prior to joining Stanton Chase was with DHL. I was the head of human resources for the DHL International Americas.
Wow.
And before that, I worked. I ran the operations of a small cargo airlines here in the South Florida area, Amerijet. And
Amerijet. That's not small. That's a pretty strong cargo line now.
That's right. He's really grown the airline quite a bit. And before that, I was with UPS. So see, I had both exposures.
Well, you're very experienced in going from here to there. I'll tell you that. You know how to handle that. Well, you know, what do you think? You know, the economy is so volatile now. The global now, everything is global basically. Yeah. Well, what's your take on the economy? Do you think it's going to happen?
I think the economy has taken a definite upturn. I believe that because of the upturn in raw materials being turned into finished product, most of it overseas these days.
Right, yeah.
The uptick is really being felt through the supply chain now.
And as we tape this, there's turmoil in Egypt, but hopefully the Egyptian thing will be settled by the time this broadcast airs. And the economy should not be affected by the upheaval in Egypt.
Well, the speculation today is that oil prices and fuel prices are probably on the rise. Now that's not confirmed. As we know, this is something that's in progress right now, but this is something that would really affect the global supply chain. It's become such a complex convergence of different factors that really.
You've seen it all. You've seen it transpire right from the ground.
I believe I have.
Well, you've been out. You've been on the scene. While all this is happening, this switch to the global economy. My God, that's really neat, Juan. But South Florida, what do you think is going to happen to the economy in South Florida?
I think South Florida is pretty well positioned for the future. Right now, with the Panama Canal expansion going on as we speak, there's also additional dredging going on at the Port of Miami, which is the largest port in the state of Florida, as you well know. The traffic is well up in the Miami International Airport, which again is the hub for traffic coming in from Latin America. Probably 80% of the goods flow through Miami, as well as the port. So when we say the port, it includes the Port of Miami, Port Everglades, and also the Port of Palm Beach.
Right.
So we're blessed in terms of infrastructure and the ability to access intermodal transport when the containers come off of the ships. We have a good railroad system. We have great highways, and I think Florida is well poised to face the challenges of the logistics industry in the future.
Okay, well, listen, we're running out of time. Juan Morales, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you very much for having me, David. I appreciate it.
Okay, partner. Thanks. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
And stay with us. We'll return right after these words.